How you doing, man?
All right, man. It was a busy day today, but new day, new things. I told you I had to go through. I call them applications, but it's like finding all these firms to sign up with. So I've
Oh
been
yeah, for what?
the adjusting, most likely desk adjusting.
Insurance, Justin?
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. It's just a
Good
new.
field.
Well, everything's changing, dude. You know, I wish I could just do creative stuff. I wish I could only do creative stuff. But I think that I'm at the point where, with a family, I need to make the dough so I can do the creative stuff that I want to do freely. And I have the opportunities. I'm just going to take it, you know?
How many people you think there are out there that would say that same thing?
A
Not
lot.
with creative, but like I'm not doing what I want to do right now because I don't have time.
Ton. I'll say a ton because,
That's me.
yeah.
That's a
But
vote for Nate.
the thing is, when do you figure out the lie? When do you figure out the lie that we were told? You figure out,
What
you
lie
know,
are you talking about?
oh, follow your passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But only people who got money say that, you know? And they're right. They're right. Oh, follow your passion. You'll never work a day again. Yeah, but you made enough money so you don't have to work another day in your life.
And then you ask him like, "How did you make all that money?" Oh, I worked
Oh,
hard.
yeah,
Oh yeah, I was in
yeah.
the trenches for years. I had to start this thing in my garage. It's like, yeah,
Dang.
but we're all doing that right now,
Yeah.
aren't we? You know, like I've tried to start the thing in my garage. What happens if you start it and that thing chokes? And then,
And then you got to start another one
or it's
while paying all
running,
the.
but
Yeah,
it doesn't make any money.
yeah,
I got it running. It's going, but no one wants to buy it.
yeah. So, but I think that lie is a part of the clog. If people would have
Yeah,
had the truth from the beginning, they could have made the mistakes when they were extremely young, you know.
absolutely.
But that lie kind of got dragged out to people's 30s, bro. 30, you 38, 39, 40, and some people still chasing the same thing. But yeah, man, I think I caught that lie a little early, so that helped. But I want to just
Yeah.
create. I just want to create beautiful stuff again.
I mean, I walk around art galleries sometimes and just like look at everything, and I'm like, man, if I just had time, I could make so many cool things. You remember those robots I made?
Which one?
The lamps,
Oh yeah, yeah,
dude. I gotta make one of those and send it to you. That was fun.
yeah.
I just can't make money at it, you know. Well, let me say this: I haven't put effort into making money at it, and I've tried to sell a few of them. I can't even sell one talking to people, so I know it's like there's
Yeah.
just so much time that goes into it that I have to do. It just
You got-
doesn't make sense with how much money I can make just doing the service that people need rather than something people want. I want to get into stuff that people want because that's where real money is. You know, that extravagant, like, I don't
Yeah,
need this, but I want it. You know, I do a little
yeah,
bit of that with lights and things like that, but most of the time it's what people need, like short circuits, stuff not working, stuff not being installed properly. You know, those are needs because it can become a hazard. It's dangerous.
yeah. I get it, but that's what I think that too many people were not told that people need to be in the thing that people need, and then I
Yeah,
think that the overworking. I mean, people are gonna blame it on capitalism. They're gonna blame it on whatever they call. They want to say all these things,
I do.
but well, yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. But because then you got to start breaking down what people define and stuff. Late
Yeah.
stage capitalism, capitalism. And everyone always ties something negative to it, but then they never tie the positive side to it. Because of capitalism, you got this. You got a cell phone, you got electricity, you got oil, you got. But then I think the human condition gets abused, right? Gets abused by the higher thing, and then people don't even have enough time and make enough to have the extra time to put beautiful stuff in the world, put art, put creativity, put rest, put whatever you're going to put out that's not going to work, you know, working and then going to sleep. That's all you can really do.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know. I would rather just put out, because even what happens in creative work too is that all your creativity goes to the work.
Yeah.
And then when you know what sells in creativity, you start creating. That's what happened to me too. You know, I know what works. I know you want bangers. I know people want bangers. You know, they want get that thing, get that. Okay, that's okay. That's what sells. You gotta make it. You know? You gotta make it, and then you end up putting your creative energy into that, and you don't have, because to create what, like, you can create a gimmick. Like if you create a gimmicky thing, because you know what box people need you to fit in, so you can create a gimmick with anything. But I think that's important to understand. And then
gimmicks are still going to be around for a little while, but I
yeah,
hope they're gone, dude. I hate gimmicks. I hate looking at YouTube and TikTok and just seeing like outrageous stuff that I click on, and then I have a feeling before I click on it now, and this is probably going to be a trend with people. You know, they click on something, they're like, I know this is going to be not as appealing as the picture is, because people know how to use the system now. Like you put a picture of Elon Musk making out with a robot to get someone to click on something.
Whoa.
You know, but you photoshopped that. You didn't take a picture of Elon Musk in general.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I gotta unplug my mic to plug in my charger.
All right.
It might cut me.
Nah, it switched. It switched to the other. I'm surprised it switched. Oh, that's nice. What happened there? What happened there? Your mic sounds nice.
I just plugged in the splitter. That's all I did.
Bro, that thing sounds cleaner.
Really?
Yeah, like amped up a little bit. Like you got some electrical behind it or something.
Heck yeah. Well, maybe it's powered now.
What's that?
Maybe they put
Wait, what you looking at, bro?
Oh,
so you looking out the window like somebody was.
There's a guy walking up to my house. I think he's delivering food.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, yeah, I'm tired of looking at these videos. I did see a video that scared the crap out of me. It's titled "Tesla Robot Quits Its Restaurant Job." Have you seen that?
What?
Dude, let me just describe to you this. They're at a shooting range with a range master, you know, and there's two robots. This is the bravest gentleman in the world, by the way, because he hands one of these robots a Tommy gun.
Wait.
Like with a full clip. And he says, and he hands him a cowboy hat. The robot puts the cowboy hat on and says something like, yeehaw, you know? And then a Tesla truck automatically driving itself drives up into the range and parks next to the targets. And there's a robot that you can see behind the wheel. And then these two robots stand there, and the guy with the Tommy gun like turns the Tommy gun around like very, very like systematically and robotically. Like, I love robots. I'm not. I don't want to say that I don't. I appreciate what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say anything negative about the robot species. Mm-hmm. They're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I would never, you know. But then this thing opens fire on the Tesla truck with the robot inside, all these targets, just empties the clip.
What is that?
Yeah. dude, it's scary, and these robots are not like what you see with the Boston Dynamics. It's a different kind. It's like a Tesla robot. It
Wait,
looks like a Tesla person.
all right. Is it real?
It looks very real to me. It does not look
Whoa.
Photoshop.
Oh, I have to see it because the graphic world can be. I mean,
I understand, but man,
I gotta see it, bro. I gotta see it now because I know he. I mean, they did just release not Grok. They released what's the name of the Tesla robot? I forgot
I
the
don't
name
know.
of it. Optimus or something like that.
Well, did you see
It's the
all
is
those?
it
Did you see all
it's
those?
the one with the black face mask, like the
Yeah,
clear,
yeah,
like
that's it. That's
that's
the
the
two.
Optimus. I think it's called Optimal or Optimus or something like that.
Doesn't surprise me there.
Yeah.
You know.
And someone gave it a gun.
Yeah, someone hands it a Tommy gun, and then it turns around. I think it takes the safety off. I'm not sure. Those robots are very impressive. They're smoother than the Boston Dynamics.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I
I
don't know
think
if there's.
the whole point, one of the key points was the ability, the autonomous fingers or something like that. Not
That's
autonomous,
the
but
creepiest part about it. He
yeah.
takes the gun and then he like rotates the gun, and you're just like, man, that is so articulate and precise. Like everything that I know about working on robotics, I have. It looks very legitimate, but I would never be. I mean, there's got to be a crew of people with like armor
Mm,
piercing rounds or something standing by, and like people with a kill switch button standing by. That range master is bold. Like that's untested. I mean, maybe they've tested
territory.
it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they tested it.
I wouldn't be
Oh
out there.
yeah, they tested it.
I don't know, man.
That's the light version that you looking at. The other one already out there running 4.4s,
No, no,
throwing
no.
bombs.
The robots are black.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. I'm telling you.
It's tactical. I get it. I'm not offended. It's a tactical move.
But that's what I'm wondering.
I don't know what's up with the silver other than it goes with the Tesla truck.
Yeah,
But
but
creepy video, dude.
I don't. I just was it running all by itself or was it being controlled by someone? I don't know if you can tell. I don't know.
I can't
I didn't
tell
see
from the video, but it definitely seemed to be talking to the range master, and it grabbed the gun from him without a problem. He handed it to it, and it took the handle. I don't know that you could remote control that smoothly. I actually would say you can't. It has to
Nah,
be.
bro.
It has to be an acknowledgement in the sensor array where it like, okay, there's the handle. I'm gonna grab it. You
And
know,
not the trigger.
because a remote, you're gonna have like a let me grab it. You know, you could do that, but it's gonna take a second. This thing was just like, here's the gun, wah, brrr, going to town.
Nah, bro. I gotta see that video, bro. I gotta make sure it's not graphics. But I have seen the robot in action. You know, so I know it's smooth. But it probably can be programmed to do that. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But
This was a video by @SoCrispy Media, and the title is "Tesla Robot Quits His Restaurant Job."
nah, bro.
I don't
And
know
then
what restaurants are paying for Teslas, but
any human that's gonna hand a Tommy gun to a robot, yeah, yeah.
dude, the first second I can, I'm gonna start implementing these things in electrical. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get one.
Wouldn't it be safer?
Oh, dude, it'll live in the van. You know, it'll sleep in there. You know, if people are okay with it sleeping out in the van next to their house.
How they gonna know? It's just like a tool.
No, I
It's just
mean,
like
like the people who work for me, you know, I'll be like, this is the robot. You just got to tell it, like, if you want it to go in a crawl space, it'll go down there. It'll take the wire. It'll run it up the hole or whatever, like that.
and I think that we might be thinking like, oh yeah, it's gonna be one of them big robots. But if it's a robot that just has the same sensor and abilities, just many, but can get into a crawl space, move a wire across there accurately.
And it
That's
has a stapler in its hand, like
yeah.
it has a stapler in its hand. It might
Yeah,
have a wire roll on its back that comes out its arm that just like
bro.
spools the wire. It's like
Wait a
I just
minute.
gave someone an idea
Wait
right
a
there.
minute. You giving out copyright, bro.
Sorry.
You gave the whole thing. Some dude was like, "Oh, I like that." He got his little. He ready to make that robot tomorrow.
That's why
Yeah, but we should be creating those things. Those things should be benefiting people. But I don't.
well, I don't
I don't
want
think people
humans
got
in the
time.
crawl space anymore. It's degrading. Like,
Why do we have crawl spaces, Nick? I don't
well,
know
Florida
why.
doesn't.
Some of them do. Some of the houses do.
Really?
Yeah. It's hot as hell, but they got them. Like my dad's house got it. I mean,
Oh, heck no, dude. I'm not going in a crawl space in Florida, bro.
yeah, they got them.
I'm not going in there.
Wait, the crawl space attic on the top.
No, that's an attic. A crawl
Yeah.
space is something that's talking about under the floor.
Oh no. I mean, no.
I mean, there's a lot of people that would say the crawl space in the attic. I probably referred to it as that, but the technical, as far as I know, the technical term is attic is up, crawl space is down.
I don't know why we have attics.
You're crawling in both. Oh, hey, I'm not getting in an attic in Florida either, dude.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I'm okay with this tempered climate, because I can't be up in a roof in, 120 degrees.
Yeah, I don't know the technical or the engineering or architectural reason why we have these type of roofs in Florida. I know because you want to run your AC and you want to make sure that that's all covered. But I just wish homes were just made a little bit nicer. But I know that because of cities, counties, rules that they have this one design that they got approved, and they just do it through the whole neighborhood. I know it's cheaper,
Well,
but yeah.
that's partially correct, but the main reason is, one, you have the trusses that go like this and that. It's way easier to manufacture homes if you have those trusses pre-built, pre-engineered for structural integrity.
Yeah.
So those trusses have a top part and they have a bottom part. So if you want to do like a vaulted ceiling like this in your house, you have to have a large beam in your house. It's very expensive. So if they can just put trussing up in the house, it's so much cheaper. Plus, it also gives electricians and other services access to run things up there. It's so much cheaper to work on a house that has an attic than a house that doesn't, because you want AC in your living room, but the ceiling's like this. Where am I going to go? I got to have an attic. I have to have something to run through. Plus, insulation's a lot easier in a roof with trusses, because now I have this air gap plus insulation laying on the ground. Maybe I have insulation in the roof. So there's a lot of benefits to having an attic. Crawl space, I mean, here there's a lot of like moisture that comes in the attic. I mean, in the crawl space.
Yeah.
So you don't want your house just like sitting on a slab. But, in Florida, the water level's like right there. So you don't necessarily want a crawl space.
Nah, bro.
You don't want to dig down.
Nah, concrete. You don't have nowhere to dig.
And then people don't always want to go up on steps to get to their house,
Yeah. Yeah, it's concrete slab. If you got anything on sticks in Florida, and you're next to the water, or if you're in a mobile home or a lifted home, then that crawl space, that underspace turns into a problem, because you got snakes, gators, you got
I'm not going in
whatever.
there, dude.
Yeah.
That's a no for me.
Yeah, you hear that little. You hear a little.
I don't even like you doing it, man. I don't even like you saying that.
that little noise. You don't know what is that. Is that a snake or a gator? Which one?
Oh, dude, I've had
possum. Old lady got eaten by a gator in a community around here. I think someone got it on video. She was walking her dog. I can't talk about people dying, bro.
I doubt YouTube has it, but
she was walking her dog next to the lake, which you should never do. I think the gator attacked the dog, and she tried to rescue the dog, and the gator said, "Dog, another bigger piece of meat." Got the lady, and there's a lady on the phone like, "Oh no, it's too late. It's too late." And that gator had already snatched her down, pulled her in.
No,
You
dude.
know, you can't,
How can she not see this gator? I'm watching this video, dude. How can she
bro.
not see that gator?
I tell you how. One of the reasons why I like what's the glasses called? Not blue blockers, but it helps you see under like in water. When you stand at the edge of a lake, you can't see what's under the water at the edge, bro. And if a gator is still enough, they're not moving, bro. The human eye sometimes you can't see it. You got the sun reflecting on the top of the lake. Sometimes you can't see through the murkiness of the lake, and that gator is just sitting there still. The water looks like it's unbothered. People miss them all the time, bro. All the time. But unless you have then when you put on I forgot the name of the glasses. It's like a certain type of glasses you can see basically through the water. Polarized. Yeah.
Polarized.
Yeah, like the blue blockers that I look like. You put them things on, and then you'll see it. Like, oh, dang, that's a gator sitting right there, right at the edge, waiting for you. That's why little kids they shouldn't be playing around lakes and stuff like that. And they love to do that. They love to come right to the edge and lean over, and that gator just
See, that's a big gator.
People don't do. Man, stay away. Unless I'm walking on a wood raised platform on a lake, I'm not hanging around the edge. People always like hanging around the edge, Yeet.
It's just like, oh dang, there's people getting attacked on paddleboards. You're paddleboarding in Florida?
Me? No.
No, but people are?
Yeah. Yeah. People paddleboard. I love Miami is an interesting place, bro.
Dude, a manatee could knock you over on a paddleboard.
People doing it. Sometimes people like to paddleboard out to the like they have the little islands.
Nope. That's a no.
They think it's cool, And I thought those things were small.
I gotta be in a kayak at least.
Nah, see, I'm not doing a kayak either. I thought those things were small, those paddleboards. Well, they're big, bro.
They're big, but you can get knocked off. Like, I've been on a paddleboard a couple times. I don't own one, but
I think it's a fashion statement because I always see girls on it. I really don't see a lot of men. I see women on it.
Most paddleboards you see too, it's a tube. It's not a solid board. So if something bites that tube, now you're sitting there floundering with this big old piece of rubber and something's attacking you. No, dude. That's a no.
Yeah. I leave it to them. I think most attacks, a lot of attacks don't happen on water, but mistakes happen. That's what I think is the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the time it ain't a shark. It's, I tipped over. That cord wrapped around my leg. Oh, come on. Hey, bro, that's, get some seaweed, something just get you tied up. That got to be the worst.
You know what kills people in Oregon?
What's that? The cold?
Yes, sir.
Oh, bro,
yes,
no.
Sir.
That's
especially a paddleboard. You don't necessarily need to be in the water to be on a paddleboard. Kayakers, they got like a neoprene thing that hooks to your kayak that like straps you in so you don't get wet. And they're usually wearing like life jackets and a wetsuit too, if they're going like this time of the year. But people will paddleboard, thinking like, oh, I'm really good. But then, like you said, on the water, stuff happens. Murphy's Law. Dude, you go in that, bro. You take in a breath because you're cold, you're dead.
So if you hit cold water, because I don't know this, if you hit cold water, you're not losing consciousness while your body's going into any type of shock, right?
No, but people's instinct, if you're not used to swimming cold water, your instinct is to go,
yeah,
yeah. And then they choke water, and now they're choking, and they can't swim with, and especially around here, there's lots of rivers, so the water's moving on top of you, so it's not like calm, flat water. I don't know.
I respect the water. I respect the water, bro.
You have to, man.
I respect the water. I think it's the most powerful. I think fires are powerful, but I think water is. I think the first time I looked at the ocean when it was dark and thinking, how deep? I can't see nothing out here. I can't see anything.
No.
What is under me? You know? I remember one time in the Bahamas looking off of a ship and seeing what I thought was light under the water. Right?
Yeah.
From that day forth, I said, man, I have to respect everything that's under this water. I have to respect it. You don't know what's down there. Nobody, well, I don't know what's down there. And
No.
they say they haven't discovered what's down there. They say they don't, it's unexplored. But yeah, I don't,
dude.
yeah, I'm not a paddleboard person. I'm not even a kayak person. Because the first time I went on the kayak was on one of them church trips,
Yeah.
And then they put, oh man, see, bro, I'm like so. But they put the big girl in my paddle, in my in my kayak, and then not a confident big girl, a scared one. I don't know how to turn it. And every time she'd try to turn, she'd start leaning, and I'm trying to counter her lean, like, hey, no, don't lean, don't lean. And then here you go, here come the roll. That first little dip, doop, and then it rolled over, and then she got stuck, and then I'm trying to like roll myself out. Nah, bro. I was like, never again. It ain't for me. I'm single kayaking or, let her take it down the river. Let her take them bumps down the river.
No, if I'm in Florida, dude, I want a solid bottom. I need to put my feet in it and go, yep. If something attacks.
I want an airboat, bro. I want an airboat.
I want an airboat so bad.
Airboat.
Dude, first time I rode in one of those things and the guy let me drive it. Oh my gosh, that was the coolest thing. You just get a big stick. You can go anywhere you want. You don't leave any trace of yourself behind.
Yeah.
I thought, this thing's going to be wrecking the Everglades out here. Dude, you look behind you, nothing.
Yeah.
No trace.
Yeah. That's how the drug dealers like it, man.
And I'm flying. Yeah. I'm flying, dude. I mean, that thing's a small plane engine on your back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I checked the mounts when I got on that thing. I was like, is this thing going to fly up and just mow my kids down? Because it's a full prop.
You know what, bro? I don't hear a lot about airboat accidents or airboat problems. Like, I don't hear a lot about airboat problems. I never hear like, oh yeah, the airboat ran out of gas, or the airboat. It's like, it might be the guys that's running it too, though. They know their stuff, bro.
You get stuck once out there, I think that's the last time.
Yeah.
I think that's a quick lesson, honestly.
Yeah.
I get stuck on the dirt bike, I can walk back. I can climb, and I have. I've walked 20 miles. Well, not 20 miles, but probably at least 5. I hid my dirt bike and walked back because my tire was off and I didn't want to bust my rim. But, airboat, you're out there. You can't paddle that thing anywhere. You're stuck. There's reeds everywhere. You can't.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit the reeds, you're done. Like, that's as far as you go. And you can't just jump off. You got to hope you got a radio or, like, you told someone where you were. Because if you just go out solo and you run out of gas or that engine breaks down, which happens probably. I mean, that's a sophisticated engine if it's like an airplane. I mean, the guy told me it's like an airplane motor.
Yeah, man. I think I don't know. I think most people who operate airboats or use an airboat, it's not easy access. Well, maybe it is, but all the people who are problematic are in the boats, bro. I love watching them boat videos.
Yeah.
Like when people people in a Toyota Camry trying to put their boat on off the dock.
Oh, I love it.
Or like it's Hollover Inlet right here when people trying to get out into the ocean, bro, and they boat don't got the power. It's like, what do you know you're not gonna make it out of there? You're next to the rocks. There's a ship on the other side of you, and you have no power. The big boats with like the 250 Mercury just just clearing it, just like gliding on ice. Easy. And then this little dude come on a little tube with a little engine. I'm like, dude, are you asking to die? You know?
Yeah.
And then the partiers,
Oh yeah.
everybody sitting on the front of the boat. The boat, the boat tipping forward, the nose all the way down. Hey, I'm partying. Next thing you know, that boat just rocking to the side. They trying to find their vest. I think that's the difference. Like the operators make the difference, bro. Operators make the difference.
Did you see that video of those guys that post up on the boat dock, like in lawn chairs with beers and stuff like that, and they had like noodles and whistles and like a bullhorn?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they were giving people crap about like parking their boats, you know, and they had like rating signs like 1 through 10.
I didn't see it, bro.
And they're like, this is the most pressure situation when people, you know, like, put their boat in the water. They're already stressed out. So we're going to make it even more stressful by putting a crowd here. And there was like 20 guys in lawn chairs, you know.
It's the perfect thing to look at.
And everybody pulling down. They're like, yeah, you got it. And they're jackknifing and getting all stressed out. People coming up to it. You guys better knock this off. It's like, why are you mad, man? Go somewhere else.
I love when a dude who got a big truck and it's his first time putting a boat in the water. He said, "Oh, my truck big. It's gonna make it. This is
I got 4-wheel drive. Turn it down 4-wheel.
Good, man." He backed that thing up, and then a little Jeep Wrangler come by. They pull it out of the water. Pull it right out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The water is a man, and people. I mean, people just get blasted when they're on boats, bro. They just start drinking too much, man. That's I know.
I mean, I've driven in a few boats, man. Those things are kind of autopilot. You set that throttle, and it's like, you know, you're talking to the guy who owns the boat, and you're like, you set the throttle, and then you take your hand off it. Is the boat still going? Oh yeah, it'll stay at that throttle until you put your hand back on it and crank it down. And it's like, how many boats are out here with the throttle just set, and then the guy's like, oh, I'm gonna go get a sandwich, and gets up and like walks around, and there's people in front of them, you know. There's like,
sometimes, bro,
that thing's going 40 knots.
I don't trust a lot of boaters, bro. I don't either. You can tell, but you can always tell how people are already acting on the water. Like you can spot them. Like you can spot just how people are just moving. You know. It's always the same people doing this, you know, same stupid junk, but then you can't enjoy the water, you know. I like seeing bigger boats. Yeah. Bigger boats, they don't cause problems.
Oh no, because whoever's driving that, they're in that seat the whole time, hands on the wheel.
Yeah, they're a captain. Yeah.
It's a captain, but you know, the smaller craft, you can just go down to a store, drop whatever it is, 50, 60, I mean, they're like $100,000 now. You can get a boat and just go out there first time. Oh yeah, I know how to use a boat. You don't have to have, I mean, you do have to have a boating license, but it's not like a driving course or anything like that. It's just, you know, as far as I know in Oregon, you just take an online class, like an ATV license.
What is it down here? I don't even know, bro. Like, I don't even know.
They gotta have something.
I know that your trailer got to be registered. I think, your boat got to be registered, but I don't know about your driving. I actually got to look that up because I don't know. But people be hopping on, like, when I see a Sea-Doo, you know, a Sea-Doo boat, and it's like 10 people on it, bro, Coast Guard going to be meeting y'all in a little bit. Because that lets me know you don't know what you're doing. A Sea-Doo is like it's a jet ski, man. It's not supposed to have your whole crew on it. Going through the inlet. I know, but going through the inlet, like they're trying to go out into the ocean. They're not staying like, you know, in a coastal, they're trying to take it out.
Nope.
Those are, I forgot the name of the channel, Wave something, or Hollover Inlet, Hollover something.
Oh,
it's the new beach.
I just know I respect the Coast Guard because they must deal with so much dumb stuff.
Yeah.
People getting in air mattresses, just shoving off, getting past the waves, and now what? You're out there in the middle of the ocean in the air, like an inflatable pool, which is tight, but okay, what do you do now? Like the current's taking you out to sea.
Oh, bro.
It's going to be taxpayer dollars, or you're going to get a huge fine because someone's going to have to come out and pull you in. And what happens if something pops that boat?
Not a good time.
I mean, that's why all of them have stickers on it that say, this is not a watercraft. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I know. But then you think about it and you're like, oh, shoot, there are probably cases that cause this sticker to happen.
Nah, people don't think that far, bro. They say, oh, I got this from Target. It's good.
That Target.
This is a rainbow pony. It's fine.
I got the unicorn with wings.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not good.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, these alligator things got me just wondering, like, what are people doing? Walking their dogs around these lakes in Florida. Like, she's 85, man. Like,
you found it? You saw it?
Yeah, I saw. Well, it's a YouTube video. I went to a Reddit, and there was a bunch of YouTube links to the actual one.
Mm-hmm.
But YouTube keeps taking it down.
Of course.
But I don't really want to see that anyway. That's rough. I don't want to watch that.
The thing about when a gator locks something outside of the water,
yeah, dude.
Like a dog, it goes in fast. But a human, it's treacherous because it's a slow drag, bro. I don't want to laugh. But they trying to pull it back into the water. They're not trying to twist it yet. So it's a slow like no.
Dang, man. Give me like
you getting bit. Your leg cut. No. It's a slow drag.
Damn.
So, you're not getting ripped apart yet. You ain't getting ripped apart yet, bro. But yeah, man, don't hang around the edges of Disney. Disney had the signs all over, and then people think, oh, a gator can't get to this pond. Yes, it can. If it's a pond,
it's a pond. Can get to it. Yeah, if it's a body of water, they in there, dude.
They in there, bro. If it's
somewhere.
Yeah,
and they can. I mean, they in their natural state, they like to sit on the surface because they can breathe easy. But they'll sit on the bottom for like a good 20, 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, you won't know. I mean, depending on what's going on, but they can almost create their own sedative. And you wouldn't know, bro. You can walk right by. They probably won't even, not that they won't move, but if they didn't move, you wouldn't know.
No.
The water is not disturbed. That's one thing about it, bro. And even like, I think the scariest thing I ever saw is when the water in Florida gets cold enough, and they stick their snout outside of the water. That's a freaky thing, because you think that, like, the first time I saw it, I was like, is that gator dead? Like, did he freeze to death? No, they did not freeze to death. They put their nose outside of the water and then go into a hibernative state or something like that.
Dang.
So they can survive the cold, So they're breathing, not moving. Snout, frozen water on it. Now, that's a bad way to die. You step out in that water, it crack. That gator get a little bit of warmth. Is that a
Oh, and now he's got a purpose, man. He's like,
I ain't gonna eat in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I gotta take in whatever I can get.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't want to get ate by a gator.
Happens too much.
You know what we don't have in Florida?
Huh.
Lost dogs. You don't think about it.
Strays.
All these we don't have them.
Strays.
All these little house dogs.
Strays. Not in Florida.
Yeah. Let me go get a little water. They go down. Oh, let me go. There's some nice water right here. Hey. No dog population.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that was that lady's mistake, right? She's taking that dog by the water, and I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you think about going to a restaurant. It's like they just have food, okay, but if they got appetizers too, oh yeah, I'm going in here. I'm gonna eat.
You brought a 2-course meal to the lake.
You brought a 2-course meal. I can't pass this up. She might kick you in the head, but appetizers, man. But look at that little appetizer. I could swallow that one and get this one.
Oh man, bro.
One trip.
Oh, and people love their dogs, man. People get hurt. Like anytime someone hear a dog story, I feel like they be worrying about the dog more than the human.
Oh
no,
yeah, dude,
oh,
it's
no,
gross.
They got the dog. Oh no, they eating the lady too. He ate the dog. You know,
Dude, there's literally some kind of publication out there where you can go online if a movie is like disturbing you, and you can go to this website called Does the Dog Die?
what?
It's like there's humans dying in this movie, but what I really want to know, and this is all hypothetical, every movie I'm talking about, no animals got harmed in the making. Everyone knows this. We're all adults that know this. Yet there's still people that need this website to say, did the dog get hurt? Because I'm not going to watch this movie. I can watch humans die all the time, not a problem. But if a dog dies, I can't take it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's what people talking about now. I'm telling you, that love for the dog thing it's serious, man. I not that I don't get it, but
it's more important than a human life. I mean, that's what this website basically is stating is like, oh, there's no website out there that's like, are humans killed in this movie? It's the website is, does the dog die?
That gotta be a joke, bro. Someone put that up as a joke, but then it turned serious.
No.
Who took the time to...
Oh, dude, they take the time.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. This whole dog... I mean, the dogs got a whole economy, bro. Dogs down here have food delivery. They have chefs. They have clothes. You know how many dogs I see getting pushed around the cart?
Yeah.
I saw a dude on an electric scooter, and it had like a little. You know how like on the back of the car you got the little clip on the little
basket.
No, not the basket. Like on the back of a car, like I keep saying it. I'm saying a tow tongue.
Oh, like the spoiler?
No, the what you put the trailer on, the little 8-ball.
Oh yeah, the little trailer hitch.
Yeah, the trailer hitch. Dang,
it's all good.
Too much junk going on. It's on a scooter, so I didn't think.
Ball.
Yeah, the little 8-ball.
It's right above where the balls hang on a truck. You know, you hang the balls.
Yeah,
from
it. And the scooter thing was messing me up. On a scooter, he had a mini trailer hitch that connected the dog, like wagon, but it wasn't a wagon. It was like an enclosed, almost
like
like
a
stroller.
kid thing.
Yeah, the things you have, you put on the back of the bike. They have one for the dog, but designed for the scooter. And I was like, "Is there a kid in there?" I'm walking. I'm like, "Is there a kid?" No, he's pulling his dog.
Oh, dude, if a truck hit that, it'd be like a meatloaf exploding in a microwave. It'd just be like, poof. At least it's got clear sides. You just see that.
Did the dog die.com? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the dog died, bro. He's gone.
Dang, bro. But
and the UPS driver's like, "Is that dog okay?" I think the dog's fine. It just
you messed up the human.
Look at the window. Look at the window.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I saw the dog economy is very interesting to me. But I understand. But bro, I know dogs like dogs are very important to families. Um, anytime someone dog pass away, bro, I feel really bad. I feel like because it's a
Oh,
part of your house, it's a part of your family. So I know why it's important. But then we're taking it a little too far. Some people take it a little too far. Down here
okay.
too.
I'm looking at this website, the doesthedogdie.com. I think this website was just made to get clicks because there's trending stuff. People are messing with it, but it's a super basic website. I think a
Yeah.
lot of it comes from the title, and it's about triggers. So, is there minority misrepresentation, hand damage, cats dying, sad endings, LGBT people dying, restraints, man in a dress joke, bed bugs?
Okay. All right. That's entertainment. That or
It's entertainment. It's not a real
yeah.
does the
Yeah.
dog die? This
Yeah.
is dumb.
They're kind of rage farming there a little bit. I get it.
Oh, a little bit. That's
Yeah.
a lot of it right there.
'Cause
That's
everybody,
all it is.
just for them titles, bro. I know people in the comments ready. What'd you say about the dog not being black inside of the movie?
Your
Maybe.
triggers. Does the dog die? Abandonment. Oh, you guys got to be a little less sensitive. I'm not saying, there's all these ads on here. There should be an ad for BetterHelp, like first front page. Like, you might need therapy if
Yeah.
five, if more than 3 of these apply to you. I'm being serious. It's not a
No,
joke.
no, no,
Like,
no. I
you
think
might
that
need therapy if this stuff is so hard for you, or you just need to stop watching movies because some people aren't able to handle movies, but they just watch them because everybody else does.
that's a good point. I think that a lot of the stuff that everyone that's getting consumed, some people can't admit that they can't handle it, and I think some people get exposed to it too young too.
Yeah.
And that starts messing you up in certain ways. So I understand people's triggers to a certain extent. But if you're getting triggered by everything triggers you, then what space are you going in where you're not triggered? You're not the only space that ain't gonna trigger you is a soft padded room, all white walls. Like you can't live like that.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm just looking at the titles of these things. It's like, is there child abandonment by a parent? Is there animal abandoned? Are there abusive parents? Does an abused person forgive their abuser? Like,
That sounds trauma inducing.
I can
It's
see
trying to.
I'm seeing the value in this for people that have a hard time with movies. Like, I'm not gonna say which one of my kids it is, but there's a kid in my family
Mhm.
that reacts very emotionally to movies. Like,
Oh,
if there's a
yeah.
dinosaur or something, they cannot handle it. They have to leave the room because it's like real in their mind.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It doesn't affect me, so it's easy for me just to be like, get over it, because I'm looking at a movie. I know it's all fake, but some stuff in movies, it will affect me emotionally. I see a veteran or something, a veteran's coming home or some. That stuff gets to me, bro.
Well, and that's the point of movies, though. So it's kind of I
Yeah.
get 50-50 with that. It's like the Lion King when Simba Daddy died.
Oh, that's tough. As a
See,
kid,
yeah,
that is.
Simba. Oh well, no, Dad,
He's out there,
Dad,
daddy.
Dad, bro. I know dogs watch that, they start crying.
Oh yeah, dude.
That line, bro. Whoever made that scene, they brought in someone special for that.
They
They
don't
got
work
the,
there anymore. That's a
yeah,
fact.
yeah. They can't. It's too much.
Yeah, your careers at Disney ended,
Yeah.
but that was some of the best.
Then they got the African choir. Oh, ooh, ooh. You know, they laid it in perfectly, bro.
Oh yeah.
No, that
Yeah, and
man.
then you got the uncle that's gonna give you the news and just be like, "This was definitely your fault." Yeah, that guy doesn't work there anymore. That's a fact.
Nah, yeah,
That writer, he had
yeah,
his time.
yeah. Those are the time, bro. VHS boxes.
But man, that stuff happens like in real life. So I mean, there's probably people that watched that movie and they had a similar experience and it helped them through something. And now because of all of the, we have to make sure people are feeling so good all the time. Now you don't have that outlet. I mean, how many
Yeah,
kids are out there that probably don't even know about Lion King? There's got to be a few.
yeah. I don't even know what the new one look like. Some kids know. I don't
Oh,
know.
oh,
I
I
don't even
think the
know it.
new one's pretty good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about all the new ones. There's some on it that are not good.
Oh man. Oh boy.
I don't know why Guy Ritchie thought he could make a Disney movie. I mean, maybe someone liked it. I don't know.
Somebody liked it. There's always someone who's gonna like it. Yeah. But yeah, man. I don't know. All I'm saying is don't get eaten by no gators. That's all.
Oh, I'm not trying to, man. I'm even in Costa Rica, man. They had alligators signs posted around and stuff. So every time we were swimming in the water, like I told my son just to wait on the shore. Like I'm gonna take a
Mm-hmm.
look. Like
Yeah.
there's something deep and murky over there. Let me look first.
Mm-hmm.
And if something happens, you just turn around. I'll be all right, son.
Yeah. But I
Probably
don't.
not.
You gotta ask them. You gotta ask a gator. I mean, we need to ask a gator expert. Like, does do gators have attack sensory? Like, what is it called? Like, if you say this prey is easy to attack, hard to attack, it's not worth it. Too much energy. Because like lions do that, or good hunters. They'll say, okay, I know I can attack this prey and it's easy. But this prey, maybe I'm just gonna leave it alone because it looked like it's a lot bigger. I don't know if gators do that.
Well, they'd probably say a similar thing uh, as I would about electricity. Like, yeah, there is some general guidelines to go by when it comes to this stuff, but this is also an animal. Like, this is also something that you can't ever understand every little aspect of what's happening and
I
freak
know.
things happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, are you okay walking next to those lakes with your dog? Probably. But then, you know,
So
fish
you
get
want to risk it?
scarce. You got red tide killing all the fish. You got something where these things are extra hungry. Now it's like the gloves are off. Like I haven't had a meal in a week. You know,
Bro,
you're not gonna turn down a drive-through. You know.
there was a video. There's a video of is it a crocodile or a gator? I think it was a crocodile because there
Oh
was
yeah,
a
the
shark.
ones in Costa Rica were crocodiles. Let me
Yeah.
specify because
Oh, crocodile. Okay,
someone's
yeah.
probably gonna say there's no alligator. I don't know if I said alligators or crocodiles, but it was crocodiles.
Oh, yeah. Now, crocodile is a lot more aggressive than alligator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
There
trust
was
either.
there was a video of this. Like someone was in the ocean. I don't know how far out they were, but
Oh,
bro, there was a crocodile swimming, and then sharks started swarming in the
oh yeah, I
same
seen
spot.
that.
Bro, you talk about just falling in the water, bro, and you got a crocodile and some sharks fighting over your meat, bro. People, you can't tell me that's not. See, I don't mean play, but people want to play around that. Oh, I want to go swimming. I want to go. Respect the water, bro. And then people in the comments feeling bad for the crocodile. I think one of the sharks tried to nibble, check to see if they can get the gator, but
Yeah.
the skin was probably too tough. But bro, you don't you don't want to fall into that, you know?
Oh yeah, dude. If they wanted to do something with robots that was like real positive, why don't you put like beach drones and lake drones that like come up, at least tail the gator or whatever's in the water. Like they have a fish finder on them, and they're like, "Oh, that's not a fish. That's either a floating log or that's a bogey."
Yeah,
And they just come up with a little siren, whoop, whoop, and then you look, and it's like, "Oh shoot, there's something coming after me." Or they got like something out there, while people are surfing, and it just comes up. It's just like, not today. Quack, 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 just starts chopping
yeah,
the shark or whatever.
yeah.
Why can't they come up with that? Why are you giving robots guns and having them shoot up a car? Like, I don't want to see robots doing that. That's not going to instill a positive, like, oh, good, they're shooting. They're teaching them to shoot now. That's perfect. When
'Cause
can I get one in my home?
that's the purpose of them, bro.
But if I see some 12-year-old on the news and there's a dark shape in the water coming towards him, and all of a sudden the Tesla bot comes up and is like, "Meep," and starts torpedoing his ass or something, like, I'm going to be like, hey, that thing could watch my kids anytime.
See?
I'm giving out too many ideas.
You're giving out too many ideas, bro. You spotted out two things you ain't copyright yet, so you ain't patenting them yet. I think you better, at least the idea or something. Ask for a little royalty or something. Cause
Why does everything have to be like military self-defense stuff first? Like, why?
Because that is where the funding goes. That is priority number one. That is what keeps a country ahead of every other country. That is the secrets that every other country don't know, but you got it, and you're the first one to have it. That's what do they call that in government contract? It's a mission takes mission prominence or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it's just business.
the military.
I guess you got to understand, like, how am I going to pay for the first ones? Like, I'll build the shark spotter later. Damn, I just gave away the name. Damn,
Shark spotter.
Shark spotter.
Shark spotter. Yeah, I mean the funding that the military receives, people don't realize, man. It just keeps a lot of things in play before it's even released to the public. And I know people like to talk about military spending, but bro, the advancement that come from the military, not just the military, but the science that's inside of the military, the engineering that's inside of the military, the mathematics that's inside of the military. Those things, when they're done correctly, I hate that word funnel, but those things get implemented back to society and it benefits everybody. I mean, you have some of the best minds, greatest minds developing things. And yeah, they use for war. I'm not gonna play Google the fool. But a part of it should come back and help. That's why if you want to get your robot funded, that's why people get in the government contract.
Oh, yeah. And look, if you just Wikipedia U.S. exports, I mean, here's the top. Capital goods, civilian aircraft, industrial supplies, weapons sales, automotive vehicles, consumer goods. But there's a lot of military on this list, too.
Which one is that?
It's just a Wikipedia page for list of exports.
Oh, you want to see a crazy number? Look up. Look if you get a chance. Look up
soybeans and corn. Not a surprise there. That's all number one.
Look up government contracting.
Alcoholic beverages. I know that. You go to a liquor store in Costa Rica, it's all Jack Daniels over there.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. They have barely anything from them. Like, it's all, you can buy Tanqueray, you can buy Captain Morgan, all that stuff.
Diageo runs the world, bro. Diageo runs the alcohol around the world, bro. Everything comes through them. Yeah, government. If you want to see the spending on the military, government contract spending. I forgot
Oh
what it
yeah,
was last
dude.
year. I don't even know.
We
But
we export violence. We're good at it.
you know what? And it's always amazed me, like when people in other countries are shocked by what the American military does. Like I think there's a video of a family in New Zealand, and the dad's like showing the kids, like, "Oh yeah, this is the American military jet," and the kids are like, "Wow, oh wow, that freaking jet! They spend that much on a jet. They have a jet that flies silent. You know,
Oh yeah, dude.
bro,
We got a
yeah,
jet that flies any way you want.
and we got UFOs. Next topic.
Oh yeah, we do.
Anyway, but yeah, you don't want to get eaten by a gator. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I don't want to get eaten by a shark either. You see that guy that got eaten by a shark swimming across the Gulf of like Egypt?
No.
Yeah, some athlete was swimming across the Gulf, and all of a
By,
sudden,
by himself?
yeah, by himself, like a solo swimmer. My aunt did that.
Why, bro?
But dude, you just see this guy's legs go up in the air and the water just froth around. You see like a fin or something. It's terrifying.
That's a horrible way to die, bro.
Dude, that's a horrible way to die. Imagine being on the boat filming that. Like, there's nothing you could do.
Yeah, you better not do anything. Solo swimming.
Not me.
I understand why people want to do it, but why? You know, is it that you can't? That's not your territory. All right, and if you're gonna go into someone's territory, I suggest you get one of them clear boxes that you can swim in the box the entire way and have a boat pull it. That way, just in case the shark say, you know what, I'm gonna take a little snag at that. You got
But
something there.
but
Something.
humans are going to do extreme things. I mean, that's one thing I like about people, but
There's so
there's
many other
always the
extreme.
nature factor, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why the extreme thing got to be? Let me go risk life and limb and nature, and not bring anything back. That's the thing. You want to do something risky? Go to the Amazon and find a medicine that's gonna help everybody. That's risky because you might not come back. You know, people. All them stories about people going to certain parts of the Amazon that's been untouched and seeing snakes the size of buildings. Okay, that's risky. You might discover something there. You might discover a flower, a bean, maybe some spice, something. But don't swim across the coast of Egypt. We know that. We know that. We've been there.
Oh, I got to go real quick. I'll be right back.